So my whole thought, plan, and dream was that I was going to make iOS and Android games and live off of that. And that was a great dream. And we made this game, Go Home Ninja, and it took, I think, 6 weeks to make it with the art and everything, which is a lot longer than I like to spend on a game. So we put a lot into it, a lot of money and a lot of time, and we got between 100 and 500 installs. And I'll tell you, the number is a lot closer to 100 than it is to 500. So that didn't work. I have another game, Pixel Painter Free, and that's the one that has done the best. This is the one I haven't lost money on. And it's just a painting game where you have to paint against the clock. And there's all sorts of pictures and such. And I spent money on the artwork, and I spent money getting the pictures made, somebody to design the square pictures. And like I said, I've made my money back on this just. The game, though, it did a lot better as far as installs. It had 10,000 to 50,000. I think it's got about 12,000 right now and about 2,000 daily active players, which is bringing me in between $1 and $2 a day, and the highest day I had was $6, which was nice. So not enough to live on. So it's not exactly the minimal viable product I was hoping for. So this is the next plan that I had, because if you've read any of my other stuff about phones being full, nobody's downloading. So I thought, I'm coming from Gaia Online. That was great. And the one thing about Gaia, though, was that it wasn't great on mobile because it was made so long ago. So I could make these games and have forums and all sorts of things like that, and it would have been easy to set up. But the problem is there wasn't anybody to play with. I would have had to get a lot of advertisement to pull in, because the system like this, it would have been a lot harder to maintain, and if you didn't have anybody to play with, it wasn't going to be fun. So this is the current thing I'm using, and this is going to be my minimal viable product. And what that means is just enough so that I can learn what people want. So I've set it up. There's no high scores other than your own personal best. And there's no interaction with other players. There's no cheating mechanisms, anti-cheating mechanisms in place. But this is what I've got. I've got games that can be run on, and this is how it looks on the iPhone. It can be run on mobile. And when I click on one of the games, it will make a full screen game or a full browser game. And it will act and behave just as if you had downloaded it. Because if you, in another article, I talk about people are not downloading anymore. Once they have their Facebook and Twitter and all the important things in place, they don't download anymore. And then we just have a simple ad after every 10 plays, so very low impact. So I've put very little into this technically, and there's a lot of bells and whistles that are missing and that I wanted to put in, but they weren't necessary for me to learn. So with this, with just a little Google Analytics, I can figure out what people are doing and what they want. And I can make a game like this in about a day. But I figure I'll put out one a week, because one a day is a little intensive. So I'll take 1 day a week to make a game, release it like on a Friday. I'll spend $5 to advertise it on Facebook. And that's all I'm going to do until I learn what works and what doesn't work. Because that's the whole point of this exercise now. I hope this has been somewhat helpful to you. I thank you for watching. If you've got any questions about this or about minimal viable products or anything else, just leave a comment in the comment section, and wherever I am in the world, my phone will beep and I will get back to you.